In May 2011, I, along with around 30 other youth and adults from all across the nation, attended the Philip Morris shareholders meeting at the Hyatt Regency Hotel in New York City. We went to show PMI that we, the youth of this nation, could be silent no longer. Many of us asked the CEO of Philip Morris International, Louis Camilleri, questions about the company and himself. This is what I asked him. I read that you do not want your children to smoke. Each day, 14,400 people die due to tobacco. Do you ever want your children to become part of this horrific statistic? He responded that he did not want his kids to smoke underage, but when they turned 18, he would allow them to make the decision to smoke or not by themselves. His response and the conference as a whole got me thinking about all the kids across the country and across the world and about their choice. I began to wonder if they really had a choice at all. Philip Morris International and other tobacco industries across the globe claim they do not market towards youth, when in reality they do, and in many manipulative ways. Out of these many ways, here are a few. Clever ads and ad placements, advertising at music events, and tobacco packaging. The tobacco industry uses advertisements, like the ones I'm about to show you, to attract youth. These ads can be found in magazines that are extremely popular among youth, including Rolling Stone, Marie Claire, and Glamour. In order to attract a younger audience, these ads use images of young people, bright colors and cool fonts, scenes of freedom and uniqueness, and allusions to pop culture. Every year, tobacco companies sponsor music festivals and concerts that attract an audience of mostly youth. This usually happens in areas of the world that do not have as strict of laws as the United States, such as the Indonesian islands and countries in South America. Some examples of these tobacco company-sponsored music events include Alicia Keys in Indonesia in 2008, Kelly Clarkson in Jakarta in 2010, the Iron Friends Music Festival in Argentina in 2010, and the Java Rockin' Land Music Festival featuring the Neon Trees in Indonesia in 2011. In response to these events, many youth, like us, have protested through emails, letters, and petitions to the musical artists. These were successful in the cases of Alicia Keys, Kelly Clarkson, and a few others, but tobacco companies continue to sponsor concerts with large youth audiences. The tobacco industry uses bright, eye-catching packaging to attract youth. In recent years, Camel No. 9 cigarettes have clearly tried to appeal to young girls, with its hot pink and bright blue colors and its purse-like black cover. The size that the cigarette comes in is called stiletto. The new dissolvables from Camel uses bright colors and an image much like the one found on a Tic Tac case to make it more alluring to youth. The Camel cigarette packaging has a cartoon image of a camel on it, which is clearly attractive to youth. Smokeless tobacco like Skull use fun colors and candy-like flavors such as apple, peach, citrus, vanilla, and berry blend to make their product sound more appealing to youth. As you can see, the tobacco industry's marketing appears to still be appealing to youth. And as sure as they do market towards youth, they are not going to stop until you do something about it. Take a stand against the tobacco industry by going to nolimitsnebraska.com to find ways to use activism against the tobacco industry. Activism is the use of vigorous campaign to bring about social or political change. You could write a letter to one of those magazines that have tobacco ads in them, educate your peers on the tobacco industry's manipulative marketing and how to avoid it, or you could even make your own video and send it in to Philip Morris International or some other big tobacco company. While you have been watching this video, 50 people have died from tobacco, and at least 80% of them started using tobacco before they were 18. So I ask the question again, did those youth really have a choice in their death?